Catching up with WAPTEK again. I wonder if Billary Clinton won the popular vote. By the way, I have a hard time believing that. Why? Why was there a very small group of people that attended her rallies while at Trump's was packed inside with people wrapped around outside in long lines throughout her political career? She has been involved in countless scandals from Watergate on up. I have problems with political scum that take large amounts of foreign money for their gain, all the while committing treason and selling out their people. I'm glad the Twitch lost. I like how you used the euro symbol. That was pretty good. Really explain this to me. Okay. It's going to be a twofer here. Here we go. You can see multiple YouTube videos of her rallies. They weren't less viewed necessarily, or more viewed with Trump. Trump knew to play up that. I'm going to say this to you flat out, to a lot of you people. I'm just going to use the keywording and maybe you'll get attention to this. I'm sorry, this is a late video, sorry. You have a problem with political scum taking foreign money. Okay. Hillary Clinton is a former First Lady and was placed under a lot more restrictions during her campaign because she's a terrorism target. So there's going to be a lot of lockdown, or an attempt at it. It's kind of went rogue on people. She won more than half of the popular vote, and you don't want to accept it. That is literally the end of the video, and you don't like it. That's fine. As for her being a criminal, she's a known commodity, and yeah, I kind of agree. I didn't want to vote for her. I didn't want her to be... I'm angry with the Democratic Party picking her. But for reasons I've explained before, I didn't want Trump to win because of specific things about Trump. It doesn't matter that he was quote-unquote a Republican, or any of the other crap everybody... Good Lord, what is it with the media? I mean, I got to say this, because the election's over with. Why did the media concentrate on things that no one in their right mind should care about from Donald Trump? They did more, I mean, seriously. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I mean, it's okay that he won. I'm not having a problem with that. I have a problem with the way people responded to him. It was dumb. I mean, overtly, seemingly planned dumb. Gotta wonder about this. But anyway, why would you doubt Hillary Clinton won the popular vote? You saw that people voted. You know personally lots of people voted for her. Unless you live in an area that literally had no voting for her, which is the majority of the surface area of this country didn't vote for her. But a large number of people did. And not just in big cities. It was actually kind of spread out a little bit, but it was mostly big cities. So if you don't live near a big city, you didn't see very many people voting for her. And even in places that had low population densities, you had Hillary Clinton winning. She won a lot of places. The thing is, she just simply won a larger portion of the population. That's it. It doesn't matter if you like that. That just means what you're doing is you're hinting that you have a problem with the Electoral College working correctly, because this is what it was for. And I'd like to point out, there's some rumors going around that some of the Electoral College people went ahead and did the faithless elector thing, and voted against Trump and voted for Bernie Sanders or whatever. Somebody finally did. Seriously, Democratic Party, why did you shoot yourself in the foot? Trump saying, I'm going to change everything by shaking up stuff. Hillary Clinton saying, I'm going to basically leave everything identical. Anyway, yes, lots of people did attend her rallies. For some stupid, unimaginably dumb reason, they pointed the camera mostly at Hillary Clinton and didn't take in the crowd very much. You can also see videos where they did take in the crowd. A lot of people choose not to because they don't want to admit that, yeah, she did actually win a little over half the popular vote. And that really sticks in the craw of a lot of people, because that little bit of reality will never leave their head. You know it happened, and it bothers you. For me, it's simply a technical glitch in the way our system works, and it proves that it's working correctly. I really believe it does. I'm okay with the election. I'm not okay with people being in denial about anything, gravity included. So this is a sticking point with me to all of you who won't accept this. And your excuses, the excuses again, well, a bunch of people cheated. A bunch of people didn't cheat voting twice for Trump. That's not possible. That never happens. Shoes on the other foot. Just get over it, okay? Prove everybody wrong by doing a better job running the country. Shut up about this stuff. I mean, seriously, this is getting old. Next, as for the criminal behavior, and calling her a treasonous person, I'm actually going to have to do a video on this because, well, I say video. I'm going to have to research this, and I may give an opinion later. I can't say that she isn't treasonous. I can't. I can't say that about most people who go on speaking tours forever and profit from ever being a political person. They get a pretty good deal after they leave office. I don't think they should be doing this kind of collections. As for all the other stuff people hyperbolically created to make it to where she's an evil demon, that is almost always BS. I'm sorry, but I'm getting tired of fake stories. Seriously. Now let's get to the next part here. I've got a question. How do you point out someone being deceptive without you being appropriately, it seems, accused of harassing them or trashing them? This is relating to a video I did recently. I want someone's opinion how you critique someone without them being able to squeal like a little piggy, I'm being harassed or trashed or trolled, or you're sending your friends to hurt me, or I'm gonna give. That's all, folks. Seriously, I want an explanation how the hell you're supposed to do that. This is really special snowflake stuff going on here. Okay, I made an assertion on a video in a couple of other places where I posted comments. Made an assertion that science does tell you the truth as long as you learn and critique, or at least take the time to understand it. You don't have to drink the Kool-Aid, but you have to at least be able to tell how it was made so you can critique it correctly. You know, but someone's saying, well, I got rebuffed on that. The claim that science doesn't work for us, but in the interest of small groups of powerful people that control a disproportionate amount of wealth, privilege, and political power. No, that's how politics works, honey. Science doesn't work that way. Science is the common man's equalizer against everything. I know the Dewey Frost effect. If my hand is wet, I can put it into a fire and pull it out and not get scalded badly. Because the water will boil off and take all the energy that would get to my skin and boil it off. This is how you run across coals. I think a Dewey Frost effect or whatever. And the fact that this was posted over the internet, something that was nurtured as a science project, literally just for entertainment and academia, it's really ironic in the extreme that someone expends this much effort using and abusing something they've only gotten through science. It's not through any other form of endeavor. Although you could say that it was due to paranoia and schizophrenia about us being bombed. The internet was originally created as an unbreakable communications network, or at least an attempt at it. At least the internet in general, its hardware. My assertion is that the science really does tell you the truth. It's not run by a small group or a cabal. This is a meme people spew as loud as possible, and then immediately claim that their organized religion, which is literally a cabal of a small number of people ruling without any ability to fire them. These people make these assertions to me. This is a twofer. I'm taking a bunch of things that are too small to put together in one long video, putting them into one long video, a bunch of little things. Because I think it's appropriate to do these things. Is this related to the first one asking me about Billary Clinton and the popular vote and her criminal behavior and all the riggings and Watergate-anon? I'm not misspelling that. That's what it was typed. Look, reality is much more important than what you feel, or I feel. I don't want to wear a seatbelt because it makes me feel uncomfortable. Some people don't want to wear a helmet because it musses their hair. I don't have that problem, either of those, because I've almost gone through the windshield a couple of times, and I will wear a seatbelt. I don't wear a helmet because I have to be able to see around a corner, and there aren't any helmets that will really do me any good in a car impact. because a car would hit me. I'm not going 60 miles an hour. I'm on a bicycle. If I was on a motorcycle, I'd be wearing the best helmet I can get my hands on. It would be uncomfortable. It might even cause me to be in a wreck, but I'd rather wear it rather than die. That is physics, reality, and gravity. It doesn't matter if you study it, you're still subjected to it. It doesn't matter if you like Hillary Clinton. She won more of the popular vote. Get over it. Bringing this up again and again and again is either a person not willing to accept reality and move on, or a person who wants to bring it up to tick off the nearest liberal they can find. And dear liberals, when someone brings this up, just let them have their bottle and don't respond to them the way I am. Actually, just leave them alone. They're hurting because they realize they didn't win the popular vote. They didn't win the mandate by 3 million votes out of... And then there was a little bit less than half the population didn't vote for either, because neither of these people were wanted. Don't ever forget that. Neither of them would have ever won a really popular vote. We were all sandbagged. Now let's get back to science. Does science sandbag you? Are you really feeling hurt by science saying gravity works a certain way? The people who bring this up never bring up what kicked them in the gut about science, or learning, or reality. And they always do this, it's elitism thing. No, it's because people are excluded from discussing it if you're not qualified. For the same reason you're not qualified to work on my skull if I need brain surgery. You're not allowed because you're incompetent in that area. I'm incompetent in most areas. It just doesn't look like it to a lot of people. Everyone has a right to tell me I'm not qualified for that particular activity, because I'm not. Me getting upset by it doesn't change that. You getting upset by science telling you that you're wrong about the pathway of a comet or whatever doesn't change the path of the comet. You might want to learn these things before you critique them. I have to learn everything I critique as best I can. Just fusing these two together best I can. Throwing it on the wall, seeing if it sticks. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. Good luck with that. This is Catch Up with WAPTEK.